Hey everyone, your case freak is back. Okay, so like I said, we're going to do this review differently. I'm doing this review on my bed because my bed is right by a window and we can check out these clear cases in sunlight, bright sunlight. Like I was saying in other reviews, out in the sun or in like bright fluorescent light, some of these cases you'll notice a yellowish tint to them. So here are all the clear cases. I'm not talking about a clear case like a clear back and then the sides are like black or blue or colored like that. I'm just talking about pure transparent clear case. That means everything is clear, and these are all of them right now that I have. So I put these in order of how I got them. I got the Spigen first, which is this case right here. This is the Spigen. I could see it right now. If I'm not looking at the on my viewfinder, I can see the yellowish tint already on there. I don't know if it's showing up on the viewfinder on this camera though. So the Spigen was the first one that I got. I like the Spigen. It's a good case. It adds very good protection. It's got this what they call their on this side. It says air cushion technology. I don't know if it's showing up. The one negative, other than like I said, no kickstand on a lot of these cases, the buttons are responsive when you hit them, but they're so flush. They're super flush against the case. See, there's no like you know your Note 4, it's got the buttons like outlined like this. And I'll tell you right now, the only one that comes close to those buttons being shaped the same way is the Ringke Fusion. Just to give you guys a heads up. So these are like all flat, and I didn't like that because if I'm looking at my phone or if I'm in the dark, I can't feel the buttons, kind of, you know, I can't go by feel where my power and volume buttons are, just by feel if I'm not looking at the phone. So it's a good case. It's supposed to have I don't know about the Evecase, but all three of these cases are supposed to have some type of coating which gives them a hardness rating of about like 3H. It's somewhat similar to like tempered glass. I think tempered glass, most of them on average for your screen protectors are like 7H to 9H. These are, I think the Spigen is 3H on the Ringke. Don't know about the Evecase. And this is 5H hardness on the back. Okay. Alright, so here's my Ringke. The Ringke, I've been using it a lot more lately since I got my dbrand skin, and I have noticed now it's starting to get that yellowish tint to it also. I don't know if it's showing up again on the camera lens. I can't tell with the viewfinder. But yeah, the good thing with the Ringke is the buttons are very good, and it's one of the slimmest of the transparent, or out of any cases out there. It's one of the slimmest, one of the lightest. For a clear case, it doesn't pick up a lot of fingerprints or smudges. It's got dust covers for your microphone hole. and your USB port. The bad thing is sometimes if you're using the microphone hole on this Ringke and you have the headphone on too long, once you pull the headphone jack out, this microphone hole, see that, will not doesn't close all the way until after a while, and then it adjusts itself, and then it starts to close all the way again. The micro USB cover, it's probably the same thing, but I haven't had the micro USB cover open too long, and sometimes it has that issue. And you know, sometimes if you're in the dark and you're like in your car and it's dark, and you want to put the you want to plug your phone in because the battery's running low, that this micro USB cover sometimes gets in the way. So they're good in some ways and they're bad in certain ways, because they do get in the way sometimes of like just plugging in your headphone or your micro USB cord right away. So, and then another thing I noticed is it's getting like these black marks or something like that. I don't know where these are coming from. It could be because when I'm watching videos on this case, I use my my black generic Galaxy Note 3 holster. Let me show you guys. So because these clear cases don't have any kickstands, this is one of my many generic holsters for the Galaxy Note 3, not the Note 4, because the Note 4 they're a little wider for some reason. For the cases, at least my cases for the Note 4 are a little wider, so they won't hold the cases in if I want to use the holster to carry the phone around. These things do. The only thing is, as you know, if you've read any Note 4 reviews, the Note 4 is a little taller than the Note 3, so it won't close in all the way here up top. But it doesn't matter, because as long as your phone is on here and it's holding, it's not like you're gonna tip yourself upside down or something and the phone's gonna fall off. But what I normally use it for when watching videos is I'll turn it around and go like this. So I don't know if it's because I do this a lot, and that's where these black marks came from on these corner edges. The corner edges on 3 of these, the Enther, the Ringke, and the Spigen, are very nice. It's very good attention to detail in that when you lie your case flat, you know, on its backside, the backing or the back of the case will not get scratched because of these little bumpers on the corners. And it seems like too the Ringke Fusion's bumpers are like they're a little taller than the other bumpers on the other clear cases. Let's see. See? The bumpers on the Ringke Fusion seems like they're a little bit taller than these other clear cases. So the Ringke is a very good case, and a lot of these cases are no more than like $10 or $11. This one, the last time I got it, because I told you I ordered this one as a second one because I thought they would resolve the issue with the with this bottom cover, or yeah, the bottom part of this cover not fitting all the way, but it still hasn't been resolved. The plus on this is it's the thinnest out of all these 3. The frosted side doesn't pick up fingerprints or smudges, And then, you know, the kickstand is a handy feature. Also, the edges here add extra grip. It's like a knurling on a barbell or a dumbbell. So it helps you give it better grip than some of these other clear cases that won't, you know, give you good grip if your hands are wet. But if your hands are dry, all of these clear cases, especially this one, has some good like silicone feeling grip to the sides, so it's pretty grippy, like a gel silicone type grip on the sides. So yeah, this out of all of them is the thinnest. And then my new one, the Enther clear case. I like this case so far. The one thing I could consider negative, other than the no kickstand, is how big this microphone, or I'm sorry, the camera hole is. The camera hole on this Enther is ridiculously wide and big compared to all my other clear cases. You see? But other than that, it's real nice. It's not showing all the yellowing yet. Being a key word there, because it probably will pretty soon. And what's so nice about this too is the edges on this thing have very good grip on it, on this Enther. And they designed it a little differently so that the edges are like don't end, or they bring the edges inward more from the back compared to, like, see these Spigen and the Ringke. They bring the edges in more, so it shows a lot more of the phone's aluminum sides right here. The aluminum sides right here shows better on this Enther case. Okay, so what else? That's pretty much it. Let's put our Note 4 in each of these cases so you guys can have a good you know, you guys can get a good view or take a good look on how each of these cases look with the Note 4. So the first one is the Ringke. No, the first one, this is the Spigen. Spigen, you can tell out of all these clear cases that I have, because like I said, it's the only one with the buttons that are flushed. Okay. So it's time for these cases to go through the runway in the sunlight, like Venice Muscle Beach. Yeah, baby. So there you go, microphone, everything fits, everything's good to go. So that was the Ringke Fusion. Ah, God, the Spigen. Spigen is the only one with the buttons that are flush with the case. The Spigen Ultra Hybrid Clear Case. I believe the Spigen or the Ringke is the most expensive out of all these clear cases. Price wise, it would be like this. Price wise, from least expensive to most expensive, Evecase is the least expensive. The last time I checked, it was like $3.99, $9.99, and these two are, I think when I got this it was $10.99, and this one was $10, or $11.99, something like that. Best value out of all of them would be the Ringke. The Ringke, if you guys saw the review, it comes with a pretty decent screen protector, and you get a cutout, a backing cutout, so you can make your own designs for the clear case, for the clear back case. And let's see if I have one of those right now. Let me put the yeah, the Ringke comes with one of these. So for the same price as this, or maybe this might be a little bit, $1 more or something, but you get this cutout, design it yourself cutout, and you get this screen protector. From what I read in some of the reviews, is a very good, very decent screen protector for not being tempered glass. Okay, time for the Spigen to model the Note 4. So let's take the the Ringke to model the Note 4. So let's do that. And there's the Ringke. The Ringke is the only one out of the bunch that will have your dust covers for the micro USB and this headphone jack. Okay, so here's the Ringke doing its thing, modeling the Note 4. Why did my camera go on? The Ringke also has the best buttons, like I said, out of all these cases. I mean, the buttons are pretty much designed just like how the Note 4's own buttons are. The look of the buttons, see that? It's just like how the Note 4 buttons are. And it's also one of the thinnest next to this Evecase. So there's the Ringke doing its modeling thing. The Ringke also has these little holes right here, so you can put a lanyard on it, and you know, you can put the lanyard, like hang it on your neck or your wrist, whatever. So it's got these little cutouts here for that. Next up is my newest one, the Enther. This right here, like I said, see how the sides, the buttons here are very good too. The sides are like, they come inward more compared to these two. So it shows off the aluminum frame of your Note 4 a lot better. Microphone holes all line up on this one too. They made everything here on this Enther, all the cutouts, extra big, so that they can make sure there won't be no issues with any issues with the microphone holes on any version, and even the camera. So that's the Enther. And then last but certainly not least is your Evecase S Slimline case. See, so here's what I was talking about and why I got two, and then I thought the second one would be better, but it's not. It's the same as the first one that I got. The bottom part right here does not fit all the way in, like this top part here. This top part here fits perfectly. The bottom part, see, does not. I mean, it doesn't cover the microphones if you have any version of the Note 4 except for Verizon. And the bottom part here doesn't go all the way, doesn't cover the phone fully. You could see the aluminum frame right here on the Note 4 on this Evecase. But other than that, like I said, it's a very good case. So the frosted side does not attract fingerprints, and then you have the good old kickstand on this, and it is the thinnest out of all of them, because out of all these cases, if I put it into this Galaxy Note 4 holster, it's like really loose. If I put these other cases on there, they're somewhat snug, especially when the phone is on there, so I don't have to worry that they would fall off anytime soon. Especially the Spigen. Spigen's pretty thick out of all of them. Okay, so that's about it. Let's zoom out, get that holster out of the way. So far right now, it's probably a tie right now between the Enther and this Evecase as far as what I use the most often. But if you want the best value, it's going to be the Ringke, because it has the add-ons. If you don't need a screen protector, then you could still get the cutout to make your own designs for that. So the Ringke is still, in my opinion, the best value out of all of them, even though it's probably the same or a little bit more expensive than the other three. So the Ringke is real good. It would be up there, and then the last one is the Spigen. It's a little thicker. It's got the buttons are flush, which I don't like, and it's more expensive than most of these, or except for the Ringke probably, and it doesn't add any extra values other than all you get is the case. This one is the cheapest, but it's got a kickstand. If you must have the kickstand, that's the way to go. Evecase S Slimline case. So that is it. We'll do another comparison of all these probably in my regular lighting if this doesn't come out properly. So anyways, thank you all for watching. I know it went too long. Have a great day. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and help support my channel, and we'll see y'all later.